Happy February! It's Black History Month, and I bet you had no idea that your bathroom is full of innovation that Black inventors are responsible for. Here at Bim Bamboo, we are so excited to honor and celebrate BIPOC people from history and who are currently making history. So get ready, because today we are talking about 5 Black inventors who made our bathroom awesomer. Hey Boo Crew, I'm Zoe Levine, the Toilet Paper Queen, founder and CEO of Bim Bamboo. Here at Bim Bamboo, we are on a mission to champion the planet and the people on it. Every week, we'll be posting a video talking about the environment, our bodies, and how we can make them happier and healthier places to live. We are so excited to introduce you to these 5 incredible American inventors, but you should know that only 2 of them actually made money off their patents. Unfortunately, that's not a one-off. Many Black patent holders experienced their inventions being stolen and didn't receive compensation. So before we get into it, we want to bring awareness to these inventors' experiences as Black innovators in America, which was pretty crappy because they made huge advancements to modern bathrooms but didn't receive credit for it. That's why it's especially important to introduce you to them today. Meet Dr. Thomas Elkins. In days before yore, people used to pee and poop in their bedrooms. Gross. They used something called a chamber pot, and they left it under their bed and would dump it out in the gutter or in the street, which is just extra gross. But in 1872, Dr. Thomas Elkins, who's an American inventor, pharmacist, dentist, abolitionist, and surgeon, patented the chamber commode. It was a combination of bureau, mirror, book rack, washstand, table, easy chair, and chamber stool. It was a very unusual piece of furniture. People didn't have to store their chamber pots under their beds anymore. Meet J.B. Rhodes. It wasn't long after the invention of the chamber commode that most people adopted indoor plumbing. Even that had room for improvement, and this next Black inventor was ahead of his time. Not much is known about the life of Jerome Bonaparte J.B. Rhodes. He held over 200 patents, but never received much fame for any of his inventions. However, one in particular caught our attention. On December 19, 1899, J.B. Rhodes applied for a patent for his invention, the water closet. At first glance, it looks like a regular toilet, but read the patent. My invention is an improvement in water closets and does not so much apply to the closet itself as to an attachment thereto. The attachment consists of a tube so connected with the closet as to be used, when desired, to spray and wash the rectum, which is sometimes very important when the part of the human body is diseased. Well, Jerome, sounds like a unique innovation, but also a lot like a bidet. Meet Mary Beatrice Kenner. By the 1950s, indoor bathrooms had come a long way, but this Black inventor started making changes to accessories for the bathroom. Mary Beatrice Kenner was a florist who held 5 patents between 1956 and 1987 for her household and personal item creations. Mary came from a family of inventive thinkers. Her grandfather and father and sister Mildred all held many patents. Mary is most well known for her unique patent on a adjustable sanitary belt, aka a hardwired menstrual pad that you'd wear. It's connected to a belt. However, the company that first showed interest in her invention, the Sonap Pack Company, rejected it after they discovered that she was African American. Kenner never made any money from the sanitary belt because her patent expired and became public domain, allowing it to be manufactured freely. Later in life, her sister ended up developing MS. Eventually, they teamed up to develop this new toilet paper holder. Now, what makes this invention so cool and why we're so excited about this is the patent is actually to help feed toilet paper so it's easier for someone to grab at a free sheet. So we kind of think that she built this for accessibility. It had to do with the position of the toilet paper and making sure someone could be independent, even though they may struggle with their fine motor skills or have limited mobility. So, I mean, she's a game changer. Not only did she innovate the way we all bleed, but she also helped make sure that people could wipe themselves. These are kind of taboo topics, and we think Mary is really amazing. Meet Dave Chambers and Stephen Boyd, the inventors of the perfect P-trap. We are jumping up to the present day with these next two Black inventors who are currently making history. Dave Chambers is a second-generation plumber who learned the business as an apprentice from his own father. He had an idea one day to make a better way to access the sink and pipes for lost objects. So this has to do with the P-trap. Now, I understand not everyone knows what a P-trap is, but it's basically this U-shaped pipe that's underneath all of your kitchen sinks, all of your bathroom sinks, and it's there to actually hold a small amount of water in there because it blocks toxic gases from coming up from the sewer. And after years of fishing out objects from the P-trap, which a lot of plumbers get called for. It's like a wedding ring, or it's a toy, or earrings. A lot of stuff gets caught in these P-traps. He thought to himself, well, geez, there's gotta be a better way. So he teamed up with his friend to create this P-trap that has this little, it's basically a hatch at the bottom of the U that opens up so you can easily retrieve things that may have fallen, or if you're a hairy person, it's really easy to get clogs out without using corrosive chemicals. So we think it's a super eco-friendly but also wildly utilitarian invention. So thanks, Stephen and Dave. You guys are awesome. Thanks for the P-trap. I bet you had no idea that Black history is so closely tied to bathroom history. And we're so glad that these 5 Black inventors created new hygiene innovations. Who knows what our bathrooms would be like today without them? Thanks for watching. If you learned something new today, please give us a like so other people can find this video. Tune in next week to learn more. And click the subscribe button to get updates every time we post. Quick question for you. Which of the 4 inventions do you think are the most innovative? A, the chamber commode. B, the water closet, aka the bidet. C, the bathroom tissue holder. Or D, the perfect P-trap. Let me know what you think in the comments. Cheers to your cheeks, and thanks for watching.